Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing an RV tour. Come on in. So we just traded in Big Betty for this 2019 Keystone Montana High Country, and it is the 381 toy hauler. So when you first walk in this RV, you are met with a very open kitchen floor plan. I personally don't see a lot of floor plans like this because they typically now come with like an island in the middle of the kitchen, but we really like this floor plan because of the coffee bar and the ability to take the dinette out and put in a desk for Chris. We had recently upgraded to this espresso machine instead of our French press when we were in Big Betty, and we had to kind of makeshift an area to have the espresso set up. So this was a perfect option for us. We're able to store like all of our protein shake and extra coffee and mugs and stuff down here, as well as having drawers for washcloths and stuff to wipe down the espresso machine. And then we always just have like a few mugs sitting out, and there's a few outlets over here as well as lights. So in the morning, if you don't want to turn on all of the lights, you can just switch on this one and you just have this mood lighting. Over here we also have our Starlink. We just purchased this about a week ago, and so far we love it. We are in northern Wisconsin right now in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and we have had zero problems with our Wi-Fi so far. So yeah, this is a little coffee bar and protein shake area. So moving over to the fridge, we do have now a residential fridge instead of our Dometic fridge, which we had in Big Betty. It is a double door fridge, which is super nice, and it also has the big freezer, so we can store a lot of food and don't have to go to the grocery store as often as we did in Big Betty. So moving over here, we did replace the table and 4 chairs that originally came in here with Chris's standing desk. This was a big thing that we really were looking for in the next RV that we were getting, was because he was at a small desk before. We were kind of on top of each other, and he really wanted the ability to put his standing desk in the RV. So this area and space gives him the ability to do it, as well as the height in this slide. We were looking at a bunch of models that were like the bunk room models, but something we were running into was the fact that all of the slide outs in the bunk rooms were really short. So this wouldn't have been a possibility because he would have been touching his head to the top of the slide. So this area is a good space for him to be able to do that. And there just so happens to be an outlet down here, which is a good thing, so he can plug in his table. So the one thing that this RV and floor plan doesn't have is a pantry, but you do have 3 shelves that are super tall and super deep. This goes all the way back into the corner, as well as all of these being 3 shelves as well. So we don't have a pantry, but we do have lots of storage in terms of the cupboards. And then another thing we really liked as like an upgrade to the RV we had before was our sinks. So we have 2 bowls, a small one and a big one, that come with the covers that match the countertop, so you can cover this if you don't want to see what's inside. We typically have this big one open and this little one closed, and we just put this shelf behind the cutting board back here. Lots of storage down below, that's just like cleaning and stuff. All of these sliding drawers are pretty deep for an RV, I would say. And then we have a regular microwave, and then we have a 3-burner gas stove. So this flips up and we got the 3. And then this was something we didn't have in Big Betty, but we have an oven as well. I'm not sold on the oven yet. We have used it a lot, but I can't light this oven. It's really touchy, and we have to light it with like a lighter every time, and Chris is the only one that can get it to light. The other thing that is more for me than anybody else is it has these light up knobs. If anyone else is like me and forgets to turn burners off, this helps because when it's on, it turns red, and when it's off, it's blue. So that is just a little helpful reminder to turn off the gas. And then moving up here, so right here I just added some hooks just the other day actually to hang up a towel for Remy to wipe her feet when it's been raining, and then her harness and leash for when we go on longer walks or Chris and her go running. And then up these stairs is probably our favorite part of the inside of the RV. It's this living room that you're met with, which just gives it such a homey feel, because when we're sitting in these chairs at night, we don't see what's behind us. We can kind of leave work over there. We can't see the mess of the kitchen, and we just get to enjoy either the view or whatever we're watching on the TV. So we do have a TV, and it's on a televator. So this is what it looks like when it's all the way up. We've really enjoyed having this and having the ability to put it all the way down and kind of get the TV and the electronics out of the way. We also really like that it's directly across from the theater recliners. That was another thing in our old RV that we really wanted to change, was having the TV directly across from where you're sitting. So we get that option with this RV. We also have a DVD player and a Bluetooth speaker. You can also do it with an aux cord or whatnot through there. And the surround sound is inside the RV and on the outside. We actually do use the outside speakers quite a bit because we enjoy sitting outside and listening to music. So that is something we have used pretty much every day, I would say, that we're outside. The other thing that I really like is the fireplace. Now you can do it just by like the light and have like the aesthetic of the fireplace, or it does also give off heat. So on the chillier mornings that we've had, we just stick this on and it kind of gets that crisp air out of the RV. So both of the sofas on the slide outs turn into this trifold sofa, and I would say it fits a normal sized person. I'm 5'4", pretty comfortably. Hi, baby girl. So we did have one guest already stay with us, and she said it wasn't too bad. If anything, it's a little on the harder side than the softer side, but it works for short little trips with people. So the last thing up front that we have are these theater seats that I mentioned before. They do go out with a push of a button. Remy also really likes these seats. And there also is a USB port right here, so you can charge your phone while you're sitting here. And this is also a boat. I think they call it like a pontoon cup holder, and it just slides in and out between the chairs. So if you want it, you can have it. If you don't, you don't have to have it. You have a very dirty nose. Have you been eating the sand? Alright, now we'll show you the bathroom. So this is the bathroom door, and this was something I had never seen on a door before. As it slides, it turns halfway in, and that basically helps so if someone's leaving the bathroom or going in, you can still get by instead of having a door completely block the whole pathway down. Another thing to note with these steps is this is a motion sensor light down here, so at night when you get up to either go to the bathroom or get a glass of water, the light does shine when you walk past it so that you don't have to turn all the lights on. The bathroom is a lot smaller, and it's probably super echoey in here, but this bathroom is a lot smaller than the one we were used to in Big Betty, but there are a few things that are improvements in my opinion than having a larger space. So the first one being the porcelain toilet. So the base of the toilet is porcelain, which makes a difference in terms of like odor and cleaning. It makes it a lot easier. And then it is a foot flush toilet. And then we have storage in here. We just have like towels and whatnot, toilet paper. And then below is the washer. But you can also, if we didn't have the washer, you would have been able to access from here. Over here we have another thing that I think makes a really big difference for us. It is a one-piece shower, which is a lot larger than the one we had in our previous RV. And then we just have a small vanity with 3 drawers and more storage inside the medicine cabinet. So coming out of the bathroom, the last thing we have is our bedroom in the back. So typically in fifth wheels, you'll have an east to west facing bed with the head of the bed being in the slide out part, but our slide out is actually our dresser and closet space. So all of these mirrors right here are closet space. We've got hanging space over here on these 2 end ones, and then shelving that we've utilized in the middle too. One thing to note when you're looking for RV spaces and closets and depths is, does a regular clothes hanger actually fit in the hanging space? Because in this one it doesn't. So I had to find like kid hangers, but not like the itty bitty hangers, because Chris's clothes needed to fit on them as well. So that was a little bit of a struggle. So the other thing that we have is a deeper storage unit down here. All of Chris's shoes are in this one. And I added 2 rods up here to fit a few more of his sweatshirts, and he has a suit in there as well. Behind the pillows we do have shelving that we use for just random stuff. And then I did add these touch lights, so that when the main lights are off, it can get quite dark in here, and we wanted the ability to be able to get into bed and not have to walk in the dark. So on both sides we have these touch lights. So another thing that we didn't have in Big Betty that we do in this new RV is a TV in the bedroom. I can't actually say that we've used it a lot. I've only used it like during the day when I'm working from in here and I'll put a movie on. But we have the Roku 4K Express in here, and then we have Apple TV out on our other TV, and they both seem to work really well. You can stream through your phone to both of them as long as they're on the same Wi-Fi, so that's been great. So this is the other way to get to the storage that I showed in the bathroom. So this is just like our laundry basket, and then this is a basket of all the hangers that don't fit in our closet, so I have to figure out what to do with these and where to donate them or who to give them to. And then on this bottom one, we have our washing machine. Remy, you're kind of in the way. Did you know that? Can you go? Get down. We thought it was a washer dryer combo, but it is just a washing machine, so we need to get a drying line for outside.
That wraps up this video. Thank you for watching Kaci take you through our new beautiful home. On the next video, I'm going to show you the exterior of this toy hauler, why this toy hauler is so unique, my favorite part of it, and how we've managed to have a toy hauler like this without losing any of the living space, because it's going to be one you don't want to miss. See you there.